Clothing has always had an inherently utilitarian purpose, to protect the person wearing it. Even in its most basic form, it fulfills this role. A plain white t-shirt, for instance, may not be the most innovative design, yet it serves to shield the body from the elements. But when the artistic vision of a designer enters the picture, clothing becomes more than just a functional item. It transforms into a form of expression. Through shaping, stitching, and experimenting with materials, designers are able to create pieces that communicate ideas, emotions, and identities that are otherwise difficult to express. The intersection of fashion and technology, often called fashion tech, is not a new phenomenon. From the early innovations like the spinning wheel, the loom, and the sewing machine, technology has long played a crucial role in shaping the fashion industry. As technology has evolved, so has fashion's relationship with it. In recent decades, the field has grown significantly with the rise of wearable technology. From smartwatches and fitness trackers to garments that monitor health, mood, and environmental conditions, leveraging breakthroughs in material science and interaction design. Today's designers are exploring unconventional methods and materials to push boundaries of what clothing can do. Dutch high-tech fashion designer Anouk Wipprecht is at the forefront of this movement. Known for her innovative and experimental approach, Wipprecht blends fashion with robotics, coding, and immersive interactions. Her work explores how garments can function as responsive systems, becoming part of a larger digital ecosystem that reacts to and communicates with the wearer's environment. Let's talk a little bit more about Anouk Wipprecht. She's a pioneering designer who merges fashion with technology to create futuristic, interactive garments. She first discovered her passion for fashion at the age of 14, but felt that traditional designs lacked the innovation she was seeking. Driven by a curiosity for robotics, she began to combine both disciplines, resulting in a unique practice that pushes the boundaries of wearable technology. Wipprecht's work goes far beyond aesthetics. Her garments are intelligent systems that react to the wearer's environment and emotional state.
I always say if I stand up in the morning and I put on a happy dress, in the evening I might be tired and not happy anymore. I'm still wearing the same dress. So I started to think of like, oh, how can that be changing? How can we maybe change or moving elements or something? And when I was 17 years old, I got really fascinated by robots. And for me, robots had basically the heartbeat and the brain that I wanted my garments to have.
A recurring theme in her creations is the exploration of personal boundaries and the concept of creating protective, responsive personal space through design. Which brings us to one of her most iconic pieces, known as the Spider Dress. The Spider Dress, a 3D printed wearable that uses proximity and respiration sensors to protect the wearer's personal space. Inspired by how spiders defend their territory, the dress features robotic limbs on the shoulders that react to nearby movements. Controlled by Intel Edison microcontroller, the limbs snap into defensive position when someone approaches too quickly or aggressively, but move in smooth, inviting gestures when approached calmly. As Wipprecht describes, approach the wearer too aggressively and the mechanical limbs move up to an attack position. Approach the system under calmer circumstance, and the dress just might beckon you to come closer with smooth, suggestive gestures. Much like the spider dress, the smoke dress reacts to the wearer's emotions and their environment by emitting smoke that reacts as a camouflage and distraction. The release of a cloud of smoke was inspired by octopuses and how they use their ink when threatened and as a way to escape. Wipprecht bases her proximity-based work on the proxemic theory of Edward T. Hall that defines the space around a person into 4 categories: the intimate distance, the personal distance, the social distance, and the public distance. Wipprecht writes that she had been working for many years to translate those concepts into digital domains in order to create wearable technology that depict and protect those spaces. In addition to the spider and smoke dress, Wipprecht uses these themes in her work's proximity dress, which creates nonverbal stay-away signs. Perhaps the most impressive of Wipprecht is her work with brain signals, as seen in ScreenDress and PANGOLIN scales. The ScreenDress measures the wearer's cognitive load, then translates the information into images of irises displayed on screen around the dress. The more mental workload of the wearer, the more dilated the pupils become. The pangolin dress uses brain-computer interface that extract information from the brain that is used to control the dress's scales, in a technology-based form of mind control. Through her work, Wipprecht connects body, mind, and machine. The line between natural and artificial grows more ambiguous every day. By engineering technology that is able to interpret and react to a person's emotions, she continues to blur that line. In Donna Haraway's A Cyborg Manifesto, she writes about the social and political implications of technology in daily life. Haraway stresses the importance of taking responsibility for the social relations of science and technology, refusing an anti-science metaphysics, a demonology of technology. By understanding and embracing the machines we create, we are able to use them to our advantage as a society. Wipprecht's creations have a greater purpose than just being beautiful pieces of art. They protect, serve, and inspire the world of fashion.